You don't get benched because the coach doesn't like you. You get benched because you keep making the same small mistakes that break trust. Not the obvious ones, the subtle ones. The ones that make the coach think, same thing, different day. I've coached hundreds of players, and the player loses my trust not when they lose a ball or lose a duel. I can't rely on him today when they make the same mistakes that I've pointed out and they've agreed to fix. In this video, I'm breaking down the 15 mistakes that quietly push you to the bench, even if you think you played well. And some of them, you're probably doing it every single game. Number 1. Dribbling across your own backline when a simple pass is on. I'm not talking about the situation when you don't have any other option. For example, there's a corner kick and you're in the front line. I'm talking about building out from the back and the defender tries to dribble forward instead of pass. Even if you dribble past your defender, there are 10 more covering for them. Risk with zero reward. Coaches don't hate creativity. They hate unnecessary danger in defensive zones. Number 2, wingers refusing to go one-on-one in the final third. This is the opposite of dribbling in front of your own goal. And that is not dribbling in front of the opponent's goal. I see situations when the entire team has worked hard to get the ball to our winger, quickly enough for them to have a one-on-one situation in front of the goal. And then our winger decides to pass the ball back and recycle. If you won't destabilize the defense, you become decoration. I don't mind if you lose a duel, but I do mind if you don't take the chance. Number 3, forcing risky passes instead of using your own teammates. You see a teammate open in a great area. You picture the perfect pass getting to them, and they control it with some fabulous acrobatics. The chances of success is a fraction of 1%. But if it works, it's the perfect highlight reel. The issue is not that you tried. The issue is that the two of your teammates were in a perfect position to deliver that pass with 90% success rate. Not as glamorous, but instead you trying to look like a hero and you show that you don't trust your teammates to deliver that pass, and that you're basically tactically immature. Number 4, hiding from a ball under pressure. I've coached players who are the best players when we are winning and the worst players when we are losing. Good players demand the ball, even when they know they're going to lose their duels, especially if they know that it's going to be hard. If you disappear when things get hard, your coach notices immediately. Don't hide behind your marker or your teammates. Don't pretend you're having an injury if you're not. Don't leave the ball for your teammates to pick it up. Be proactive and show aggression and passion. Number 5, turning into pressure instead of playing the safe bounce pass. Wanting the ball doesn't mean you're gonna do unreasonable things. If you're a 6 or a center back, you want to be the option for your teammates all the time. But your role is to be in control, to offer safety, and to make the life of your teammates easier, not force them to cover for you. One spin into traffic can do 20 minutes of control for the team. Number 6, not pressing immediately after losing the ball. The first 3 seconds are sacred. If you jog instead of react, you expose everyone. You're tired and confused? Well, so is the opponent. They don't have the full control of the ball right away, so press them. Their teammates are still transitioning from defensive duties to attacking, so there's no easy pass to safety. So press them immediately. And from a team spirit point of view, if you have lost the ball, you want to show responsibility, that you're willing to sacrifice for the team to gain possession. It happens to everybody to lose the ball, but you should feel the responsibility to fix it. Number 7, ball watching instead of tracking your runner. If you're not part of the immediate play and the ball is somewhere on the other side, you can't switch off. If your team has closed all easy passes and prevented attacks on your goal, you can let your team down by taking a break while the player you're making jogs into a goal scoring opportunity. You can let them play 11v10. You break the trust from your teammates and your coach. If you don't track, you're off at halftime. Number 8, fullbacks caught too high. Attack is permission. Recovery is obligation. I tell my players, if you run forward, you must be able to sprint back. I don't care if you're tired after pushing forward. If your teammates don't have your back, then you shouldn't have made that forward run. There will be some chat about how collectively we can defend and help each other when somebody has an opportunity to go forward and the other people can cover for them. But if you keep getting caught high up without the capacity to recover, you're becoming a liability for the team. Number 9, strikers not stretching the backline. You can be lazy in attack, not just in defense. I see this regularly with attackers who are just waiting for the ball. They keep checking short without threatening depth, or they stay up in offside and keep attacking with a player less. The wingers should follow the lead of the striker. When the striker drops, they push, and vice versa. If the striker just stands there, we have given the most wonderful gift to the opponent. They can defend all day and not break a sweat. Number 10. Complaining instead of adjusting. The referee allows for more physical game that you're used to. The pitch is turf, but you're used to grass. The rain makes the ball roll much faster and it makes it harder to play on the ground. I heard them all. If it's the same for both teams, then think how to use that to our advantage instead of complaining. Your teammates will also start complaining and we are nowhere. Excuses are very loud. Adaptation is very quiet. Number 11. Playing safe when the team needs courage. You can ignore the context of a game. We don't want to attempt a dribble against two defenders or put a cross in the box with all the opponents defending there. But if it's the last minute of the game, we might even bring our goalie for a potential corner kick if we are one goal down and it is the last moment of the game. Sideways passes, backward dribbles, and invisible work. This is not the moment for that. Coaches know when you're protecting yourself instead of helping the team. Number 12. Ignoring tactical instruction because you see it differently. Individual flair is welcome. But if I, as a coach, ask you to make runs in space or track opponents, you acknowledge that you've heard me and you don't do that, it is a problem. Tactical rebellion is not okay. Just because you don't understand why the coach has asked you to do something, it doesn't mean you can ignore it. Maybe they've seen something that you haven't. But if you ignore it during the game, the coach will put you on the bench and you will be the one ignored. Number 13. Switching off after making a mistake. You have made a bad pass or a bad shot and you start making a drama, rethinking life and showing your disappointment. There is time for reflection on overthinking, but it's not while the ball is in play. You need to get on the next player action, not ruminate over the previous one. The error isn't that what benches you. The reaction might. Number 14. Discouraging a teammate who made a mistake or didn't pass you the ball. If you expected the ball and maybe even were in a better position, but didn't get the ball, it can be frustrating. Actually, it should be frustrating. If it's not, then you just don't care enough. Same can be when a teammate misses an empty goal right in front of it. Emotional maturity is not about not having these emotions, but learning how to handle them. You need to channel that frustration to lift your teammate up, who might also be embarrassed, not just frustrated. It is easy to complain, but that's not leadership. What you want is to be a winner and not be comfortable with defeat. Final number 15, giving less than you can. Effort is contagious, but so is laziness. If you're the best player on the team, even a half effort might make you still the best player on the team. But if you start showing your half effort, then the other teammates will also start showing half effort. And now you have a race to the bottom, where the team tolerates that, and it's impossible to draw the line of who should be punished for. Collectively, you let yourself down and the coach will need to start from the top. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.